3 retirement myths that could end your life early. Most people say they look forward to retiring so they could do nothing. Here's the truth. Some of the most dangerous myths about retirement aren't just holding people back, they're literally cutting lives short. Studies show that people who retire without preparing emotionally or physically are at higher risk of depression, illness, and even early mortality. But it's not retirement itself that's the problem, it's the myths we carry into it. Today, I'm going to share 3 of the biggest myths about retirement that could end your life early and what to do instead so you can flourish in this next chapter. Let me tell you about a guy I worked with. He was so excited about retirement, dreaming about it for years, wanting to do nothing but rest and no responsibility, no Teams call, and he was so excited about it when he retired. Within 2 months, he was restless, tired, and questioning who he was without his work. He confessed, "I thought this would feel more like freedom, but I don't know what to do with myself, so I'm thinking about going back." That's when it clicked for him. He would rather someone else dictate his life than spend the time designing his new chapter. Our brains are wired to keep us safe and avoid risks. We would rather go back to the way we were versus standing in uncertainty of creating a new you by design. And the way you design retirement determines whether you flourish or you fade. Myth number 1. Retirement does mean doing nothing. We're sold on the fantasy of endless rest, sitting on the porch, watching sunsets, never setting an alarm. Now, rest matters and is important, but here's the danger. Idleness is one of the fastest ways to lose your sense of purpose. Without a reason to get up in the morning, you often slip into boredom, loneliness, and even depression. Over time, this lack of stimulation takes a toll on both the brain and the body. The antidote? What I call finding your flow. Flow is about designing your days with balance, the freedom to do nothing when you want, but also the freedom to do everything you've always wanted to try. Volunteer, travel, mentor, learn a new skill. Flow keeps us in the motion and gives structure to our freedom. If this message resonates with you, I'd love you to take my free quiz, Are You Emotionally Ready to Retire? The link is in the show notes below. And if you're ready to go deeper, book a retirement discovery call at the end of the quiz. I'll be launching my Retirement and Renew Roadmap app soon, where I walk you through these exact pillars, step by step, with coaching, exercises, and guided hypnotherapy sessions. Myth 2, your career defined you, and now it's over. The second myth is that your career was your identity, and without it, you have nothing left. This is dangerous because when people lose that sense of identity, they often lose their confidence too. And science tells us that losing purpose actually accelerates cognitive decline and increases health risks. Here's the truth. Identity doesn't end with a career. Identity is created through mindset. One of the most powerful tools I teach is called thought work. It starts with identifying the thoughts and beliefs you carry about retirement. Do you catch yourself thinking, I'm too old to start something new, or it doesn't matter now that I don't have a relevant job? These are thoughts and not facts. When you learn to choose different thoughts, ones that align with your values, you open up the door to renewal. Maybe your new identity is adventurer, mentor, content creator, or lifelong learner. Retirement isn't about the ending who you are. It's about redefining who you get to become. Myth number 3, health doesn't matter as much anymore. The third myth is the quietest, but the most dangerous, that health doesn't matter as much anymore. Some people subconsciously think the best years of my life are behind me, so why bother? Or they think I don't have to care about my health unless something shows up on my test results. So they stop investing in themselves. They let routines slip. They spend more time sitting than moving. But the truth is your health matters more than ever in retirement because now you finally have the time and freedom to enjoy it. Without health, freedom becomes limited. It's where vitality comes in. Vitality means energy, strength, and resilience. It's not about looking like you did when you were 30. It's about having the stamina and clarity to live fully at 60, 70, and 80. Simple practices like daily walks, strength training, eating nourishing food, or even breath work and meditation all fuel your vitality. And that vitality is what makes the difference between surviving retirement and flourishing in it. Here's the thread that ties it all together. Mental fitness. Just like your body needs exercise, your mind needs consistent training to stay strong. Journaling, meditation, imagining and learning new skills. These are all the mental reps that keep you sharp, positive, and resilient. When you combine mindset, flow, vitality, and mental fitness, you create something I call renewal. Renewal is what makes retirement not an ending, but a beginning. So let's recap. Myth 1, retirement means doing nothing. Truth, it's about flow. Myth 2, your career defines you. Truth, your mindset and values define who you are now. Myth 3, health doesn't matter anymore. Truth, vitality is your fuel. Don't let these myths shorten your life. Discover the retirement mindset that creates vitality and flow with the mental fitness to flourish and renew the life you've been always putting off. Retirement isn't the end. It's your chance to renew, redefine, and reinvent your best years yet.